Hello, hello. Hi, my name is Jess Marie. Welcome to Yesterday's Coffee Grounds, where I talk a lot of emotional well-being and my journey through addiction because it's something that I do struggle with on a daily basis. My jaw is so sore from chewing nicotine gum, which is its own thing in itself, but I definitely had a relapse in smoking cigarettes. Honestly, it destroys me inside. It destroys me, but I'm also somebody where I think my best while I'm smoking. So it's this trying to figure out how to navigate that when I find so much peace going outside and sitting on our couch, watching the birds fly and having a cigarette. That's when I can talk to Creator, and that's where I find a lot of peace. So having that taken away because it's so damaging to my body and my health, obviously, if you know even just a little bit, even just thinking about inhaling something into your body that is so processed and filled with toxins, think it through. So something I've definitely been trying to get over that, and it will come, and I know in myself that I can do this. And yes, I am using nicotine gum. It is what it is. But this morning I did find this little moment of peace, and I've been seeing a counselor for maybe 2 months now, and she was telling me she lives a very busy life, and in the mornings she would pour herself a cup of coffee and then just look out the window, and she felt this guilt because she felt like she wasn't doing anything. She wasn't doing something productive. And her father had said to her, Nat, you do so much in a day, and realize that you are doing something. You're taking a moment to prime yourself for the day, to set yourself up for the day, right? You're taking that moment of peace, and you can choose to direct your thoughts in a certain way that is going to shape your day. What are you going to do? Have a cup of coffee and then sit on your phone and then you feel like you're doing something, right? Or I don't know, sometimes I start my day literally doing chores, and it's like, no, don't do that. I just see a little thing that I need to clean and I start doing that. So this morning I took that story that she had shared with me. She didn't give it to me as advice. She shared a story and I got up, poured myself a cup of coffee, went back to bed with my book, and I was reading this book, and it was until my son woke up, and it was amazing. It was just such a blissful moment of comfort, of warmth, because I've been doing my best to wake up at least an hour before my son, stretch out my body, feel out my body, see what's feeling a little bit sore and tight, move through that. Then I do my reading sitting on a chair. It's a big love seat chair, legs up, read for a little bit till I feel like it's a good point to stop, and then I go into doing my lunges, push-ups, ab work, and neck exercises, because I want to get that in during my day. That is so important to me, is just making sure that my body is physically well and my muscles are being worked. I do quite a bit actually throughout the day. You'd imagine with a 30-pound toddler, right? Just lifting him up, swinging him around, carrying him on my back, doing little things. We've been doing leg raises lately where he'll hang onto my leg and I'll just lift my leg up and down. So I'm doing stuff throughout the day, but those isolated exercises to say, you know what, I am strong. I am confident in moving my body. I am capable moving in my body, because I know a lot of people who are my age who are not, and they want to be, but they are not. And that's no disrespect or anything like that. It is just a pattern of behavior. It is just something that they've conditioned in their life that I don't want. I want to feel strong. I look at my father, who is very, very conditioned for his age. He's in his early 50s. He's maybe he's in his mid 50s, but he's very conditioned for his age. He's very healthy and he's very strong. And I want that. I want to be able to lift my grandchild up. I want to be able to swing him around or her around. And if I want to be able to climb a tree. I want to feel so confident in my body. And it starts today. Being confident in your body and feeling strong in your body starts today. And that is so much peace, knowing that I have control. even if I were to die at 30, to know that I was capable and confident in my body up to the day that I die, right? It doesn't matter what age that I pass. I spent many, many years smoking weed and being an artist, being a hippie, and that was great, that was awesome. I have been at my thinnest point during those times where I was 138 pounds, and my body right now, I'm still a very thin human being. I'm 150 pounds. So that is a pretty big difference. We're talking quite a big difference when I'm already fairly small, and I'm tall as well. So let's just consider that as well. I'm 5'10". So it's an alarming size, and I think in my headspace I was like, oh no, I'm okay, I'm good, I'm just not eating as much as I should, and it didn't really clue until later, like when I actually gained all the weight back, and this was one of the first signs I knew I was pregnant, is because I gained 15 pounds and I stepped on the scale and I was like, holy fuck, what happened? I'm like, maybe I'm pregnant. And yes, I was. And my body, that was just a natural response, is to hold on to weight because I needed that weight. And it seemed like I gained a lot. I gained, if my starting weight was 138, I was 210 pounds when I gave birth. I was not, and I didn't even look that big. I did not even look that big, but because I had to gain quite a bit of weight to get back to balance. Well, no, I don't know. I don't want to justify anything. And I actually don't even like talking about weight. I get actually really insecure talking about weight with other people. I do not like people calling me skinny or people saying I need to put on weight, because I am strong. I am very strong. And I find it insulting when people say you are thin. Oh, you're so thin. I wish I could be that thin. I've been an athlete my entire life. I take pride in my body. I take pride in my health. And there was many years where I did not. There was many years where I was lazy. There was many years where I was ignorant. And I am not doing that today. I'm not going to do that today. I still have habits like everybody else, but it's one thing at a time. And that's where I find peace in my life, is that I have control of myself on a daily basis. And I have control whether or not I smoke a cigarette. I have control whether or not I choose to drink. If I choose to drink, I do not have control anymore, and I've given up that right. I've given up that luxury of control of my life. And that's a sacrifice I can choose to make or to not make. If I choose to smoke cigarettes, I am not in control. I am now on a time clock of every hour. I am on a time clock of nicotine fixture. I am not in control anymore. I want to have control of my body. I want to be physically able up to the day that I die. And I am going to take that responsibility in my health, in my spirit. My spirit calls for me to do this. My brain, my emotional well-being calls for me to do this. And overall, just feeling that sense of love in myself, taking that self-responsibility on a daily basis. It doesn't look the same every day. Be mindful of that. It doesn't have to look the same every single day. Today I didn't do my lunges, my ab work. I didn't do that. And that's okay. Because I did other things that I feel very confident in, feel very strong in doing. And that's okay. Because I know tomorrow I will do that. And today was just one of those days. Not that it's okay. It's okay. We're not held to a high standard all the time. We're human, and sometimes we don't find peace in waking up at 6:30 in the morning. Sometimes we need to sleep in a little bit more if we have the ability to, or stay up a little bit later. Doesn't mean that drink or binge on TV shows. Yeah, watch a TV show. That's fine. It's okay. But can you justify it if you're feeling guilt from that? Why are you feeling guilt of watching 3 or 4 shows or episodes? Why are you feeling that guilt? Why do you feel that? What are you lacking in your life? What are you not doing in your life? What could you be using that 3 hours instead of watching TV shows? What could you be doing? Or whatever it is that you're doing, right? So, my name is Jess Marie. This was yesterday's Coffee Grounds. Not to tell you what to do, but I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much. Bye.